This year's Harriet Keyserling Green Tie Award for Conservation Advocacy goes to Phillip Kilgore, Chairman of Greenville Water.
Phillip and I have been in public service for a while now, and it's really been a joy to serve with him. He is a very hands-on advocate for Greenville Water, but also the community in general. You will see Phillip at chamber meetings, you will see him at public meetings, and I appreciate that type of leadership.
Phillip is a very conscientious person, so when he makes a decision, he likes to follow through. I also think he's forward-thinking, not just driven, but where do we go next? There's a lot of little things that I believe this commission has looked at, again with Phillip's leadership, to say we really need to be much more, in a sense, diverse in what we're willing to fund and be a part of. And I think that's been really his strength for this commission to say, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and put the money towards that research. We've partnered with organizations we probably have never done so in the past, and I think that's been a really great expansion for us, and it's been good for the community.
So when you first meet Phillip, what you realize is this guy is passionate. And I think what we've seen is the transition from Greenville Water from this passive water utility to a really more active community partner has been partly driven by that passion that Phillip has. Personally and through Greenville Water, he's helping to invest in STEM education. He's doing work with the Boy Scouts to educate them on environmental issues, conservation more, and even creating new partnerships with whether it's Boy Scouts, whether it's Nature Conservancy, whether it's state parks, not only to educate the leaders of tomorrow, but also make sure that we're getting good science, we're getting good data, we're getting good information that we can help use to refine and improve management of our natural resources, both in the upstate, but also beyond.
Phillip is a good listener. I've learned that along the way with knowing him. When he approaches an issue and when he's in that listening mode and he is trying to understand, he doesn't say a whole lot, but he walks away and he comes back to you with a suggestion or, a plan of action. And that, to me, is very thoughtful leadership.
He's really overseen the transition of Greenville Water to a holistic entity that's not just providing water, but is investing in land protection across the upstate and improved land management. They committed $100,000 to protect the Chapman Bridge Preserve Project in partnership with Natural Land Trust. Now this does a lot of things. It protects Oconee bells, which is a rare species in the upstate, provides recreation access to folks in the community, and really just also provides another place for folks to get out, experience nature, and again, begin to cultivate those leaders of tomorrow with this curiosity about environmental issues, water quality, and a lot more.
Phillip has shown up in the community because, in reality, he actually does show up. He goes to committee meetings, he engages with the chamber, he engages with the business community, the political community. It's one thing to get home at 5 o'clock and realize, am I really going out to another event? Phillip goes. And he just shows up not only just as a Greenville Water Commissioner, but as a friend to the community. And I think that's what's given Phillip the ability to reach across the lines, because it's one thing if you show up when there's a problem. It's another thing when you consistently show up in good times and bad. And he does do that.
He is who he is. When Phillip shows up, I haven't seen anything different from the day before. So I can appreciate consistency and personality in his leadership style. And he's someone we can count on.
Phillip's overseen and been a part of all of this effort, and it's really changing the game in the water utility space and is allowing Greenville Water to serve as a shining example of what can be possible with the right leadership. And so for that, Phillip, we thank you and congrats.